Good morning. We are off to the boot fair. It's currently 5:30 in the morning. And this morning is freezing. And it's also scheduled to rain. That's not until 10. So hopefully it doesn't rain while we're there. But let's get into it.
Can you save it, mate, for a minute, please?
Cheers. How much on that one?
£3.
£3. Yeah, I'll take it. There you go.
Lovely.
Cheers, thank you. Can I just get those free?
No?
Can I get those free? How much do you want?
Yeah, tenner for them.
Tenner? Yeah.
Piece,
There you go. Yeah, thank you.
oh yeah, I want to.
Yeah, it should be.
Sorry? Right, need to ask James, I've got a question.
£2.
How much for these bits?
The controllers.
I think he...
What were you asking? Was I wanting £5 for that, £1 for that, 6 for the two?
James,
Yeah, cool, I'll go for that.
asking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Thank you. How much for this one?
How much is that, pound? Mario?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pound? Yeah.
There you go, give it to little man.
Yeah, of course.
Put it in your pocket.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
You alright? How's it going?
So much yesterday?
Sold a decent amount, yeah. I was out in the clear out, so most things I was selling for like £1 or £2, but I still made like 150 quid, so. And I just found Pokemon Soul Silver over there. I got that. Well, it was £10 for that, Mario Kart, and I didn't even look at the third game, I just grabbed a bundle of free. Yeah. And you? Oh, £3.50, yeah? Oh. 2, 3, 50. Yep, change. Thank you. I'll take that for £2, yeah? Yeah. There you go. Thank you. How much is that one?
It's Tarzan, isn't it? How much is Tarzan?
£4? Yeah, I'll take it.
That's like ice cubes. I'll go for a walk on it and see if someone's selling gloves. Didn't need them yesterday, did we?
No.
It's gone from being really hot to really cold, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Buddy.
You mate, I'll take that. Yeah. 20? Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
How much in the game?
£2, mate.
£2? I'll take it, £2, yeah. There we go. Thank you. How much are your DVDs?
That one's £1.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one.
And that one was so quick.
Yeah. Morning.
There's a few Pac-Man-y things.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to get rid of them, to be honest. This one does make a noise.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that's
Right. How much you want for them?
50p each.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll take them. I'll take them.
It's my favourite game in the world.
Yeah.
I haven't moved on.
No. Still a great game to this day. They just take £2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. How much for this one?
£1.50.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
Classic.
Yeah. There you go, 150.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
I remembered the fact that that ain't got the stand, and it's like these, scanning these, and all of a sudden they're like 20, 30 quid. I'm like, what? And it's out the box.
How much for the book?
£5. As I say, I came,
Yeah, I'll take that.
come with lots of a lot of computer stuff, old stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I put that all by because like stuff like that, the cheap things. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.
How much is this calculator? How much?
Calculator, Dad.
Sorry?
Calculator.
Yeah, 50p.
50p. I'll take it. Yeah, thank you. How much are these?
Tenner for the pair, mate.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Yeah.
There you go. Cheers. And you, thank you. How much on that one? Three? I'll grab that one.
They were talking about the end of this year, weren't they? But I reckon it will go. I reckon it'll still be there next year for a little bit.
Yeah, they're just in the
There you
pound.
go.
They're going
Thank
to
you.
get back to it, or else. A lot of them.
They're like amoebic staff like me for years. So there you go. That's very good. That's good.
Yeah.
Like that.
How much was the photo frame? Pound? I'll take it for a pound. Yeah.
Shall I get commission? Right, I'll leave it to it.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
thank you.
Thank you.
So you going next on the show?
And we are back from the boot sale, and it was a great boot sale. It was only a small one. It's only a small one. Today's bank holiday Monday, so it's a lot smaller than yesterday, because there was one yesterday on the Sunday. But I literally just must have got lucky and just found good stuff at the right time. Because honestly, I did very well. I did very well today. And I bought no clothes, so I'm venturing away from clothes. Well, I say no clothes. I bought one item of clothing, but it was for me. But anyways, let's get into all this good stuff I bought. We'll start with the one item of clothing that I got for myself. It's nothing exciting. It's simply an Adidas t-shirt. I just needed some t-shirts for the gym, so that's just for me. It did cost me £3, which I was hoping for like a pound t-shirt or something like that, but £3's fine. Just for me, for the gym. And then, what else do we have? One of the other things I picked up, well, I wouldn't say it's clothing. Well, it's a hat. Carhartt hat. I got this and this Apple TV box with the power cable for £6. I know that Apple TV box, I think this one sells for about a tenner. It's not a like one of the more expensive ones. It's just a pretty standard one. I think it's like 2nd generation or something like that, so it's not too modern. Yeah, but that one's about tenner. And a Carhartt beanie, I'm not exactly sure how much that sells for. I'm pretty sure I can get like a tenner for that on Vinted. So about £6 is about 20 quid. So there's those. Then we had some soft toys. Let's get the soft toys out of the way. Mario. This is Fire Mario in his white and red. This was, I believe, £1. You might see the footage. I can't remember. I haven't seen any of the footage yet, but I believe this was £1. Sells for about 7 or 8, I believe. You have a Yoshi. Sticking with the Super Mario theme. This one I did pay up for, but every time I have a Yoshi does sell pretty well. I paid £3 for this, and I'm pretty sure it sells for about a tenner. That's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind a few little flips like that. And then another set of plushies I got loads, well not loads, 3 Pac-Man plushies. Some of these do make noise as well, but I'm not going to turn it on now. But yeah, 3 Pac-Man plushies, and they only wanted £1.50 for the lot. And if you've seen one of my older videos, you saw that I picked up a few like really mini versions of these the other day for like 20p. And I think I might just bundle them with this and do one big Pac-Man bundle. All different size Ghost plushies and the big Pac-Man. So yeah, that'd be a total of like, what, £1.90. And then I'll probably bundle these up for like 15 quid. Right, some other small little things. We have a PlayStation 2 memory card. This was £2. I believe these official PlayStation ones sell for like a tenner. Well, I think 8 to 10, I think. Then we have something that's technically a fail. Let's get into that one. I say technically a fail. Basically, I brought this Xbox controller and this game in a bundle. I don't know why I thought this game was worth more than it is. It's only worth like 2 or 3 quid, but I remember playing this game, so I bought it for more nostalgic purposes. But this red Xbox One controller, these red ones can sell for about 35 to up to £50. Like CEX sell them for £50. Unfortunately, it was missing its back. The back, you can buy a new one. That's why I bought it. So I knew I could buy the back to it for like a couple of quid on eBay. But then I've realised there's some damage actually in one of the ports here, and it's unusable. Like there's bits missing from one of the ports. So that's going to have to be sold for spares and repairs. Luckily, spares and repairs, it does sell for £15. So I will make profit on it, but it's going to be literally like 2 quid. And then when I sell that, so I'll probably make a £5 profit from a tenner from all these, which is not fantastic. You know, I wish people were more honest with their stuff. Like this, they sold these to me for a tenner, and this isn't going to work. Well, it might work, but it's just missing the port there, so you won't be able to do certain things with it. And that port looks pretty disgusting as well. But yeah, that's a bit of fail. But anyways, I'll sell it spares and repairs. Hopefully make some money back from it. Won't lose money, but won't make any really. Alright, and then we have another few little things. We have 28 Days Later DVD. Paid £1. This used to trading quite well to CEX because it got quite popular now that the new movie's coming out. I don't know if the trade-in price is still as high, but we will scan it on CEX and have a look. Or I'm pretty sure it still sells for at least a £5 by itself. Maybe even more. I haven't checked in a while. I know this did like skyrocket in value suddenly, but it might have went back down again. So there's that. And then for £2 I found Super Smash Bros for the Wii U. I thought this was worth a little bit more than it is, but it still sells for like 6 or 7 quid. So it's £2 and 6 or 7. Alright, now on to something a little bit more interesting than just games, even though games are interesting. Got this anime figure. This is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. It was £5 for this figure. If you've seen the clip, they didn't know what this was. They thought it was Tarzan. They looked like a house clearance load of people. So they literally shouted to their friend, how much for the Tarzan figure? It's not Tarzan, it's Attack on Titan. But I got it for £5. I believe I can get at least like 25 for it. The bigger ones of this, you can get bigger ones which are like maybe like 3 times the size, and they go for like £100. But yeah, this one, about 25. It's got some scuffs and some obviously dings and dents, but I reckon I can still get £25 for it. And then we have something which I really like. I won't make much profit on this one, but this is just a personal nostalgic thing for me as well. It's another Fable strategy guide, but it's Fable 3 this time. If you've seen some of my other videos, I found a Fable 2 strategy guide, and And that one sold really well. That one's, I paid a pound for that one and sold it for 20 quid. This one is not as big of a seller. This one cost me a fiver, so it cost me a lot more as well. And this one sells for about 12 to 15. But I really like Fable. Fable's one of my favourite series. So yeah, that, I'll have a look at that. I bought that more for me to have a look, and then I'll sell it and still make a little bit of money on it, but not tons. Then we have some small little things here, which make good money. Casio calculator. If you know these scientific calculators by Casio, some of them go for like a 10, 12 pounds. Some go for like 6, 7, 8. This one, I haven't actually looked up this exact one, but it only cost me 50p. So at a minimum, they go for like 6 or 7 pound. That's an easy one. It might even be one of the 10 pound ones or 12 pound ones. You never know. But something that didn't cost me much, which sells for a lot of money, was this. We got the Oxford English Spell Checker by is it Seiko? How you pronounce it? This only cost me, I think it was £1.50, and these sell for £25. So £25 on these ones. I love these little things. It's easy to send as well, easy to post. And another thing that only cost me like 50p, but really cheap, but sells for good money, is this. This is a purse. It's by the brand, you probably won't be able to see it, Yoshi. By the brand Yoshi. Spelt the same way as this Yoshi. But they do like nice leather like purses and stuff. I think they do all different sorts of accessories and stuff. But this one is called the Dog Walk purse, and it sells for about 20 quid. About £20, pre-owned. So yeah, that was a good find. They only wanted 50p for it, and I'll get 20 quid for it. See, I love these little ones. These little things are just so good. They don't take up much room. They cost me barely anything, but they make me good money. Now, we have some very interesting things left still. I have an absolute banger as well, so you would have seen it in the clips, but I'll save that to the end. But first up, let's go for this one. This is a Disney Store snow globe. Disney Store snow globe. Disney Store snow globe. With the, what are they called? I don't know. 7 dwarves. Obviously only 3 of them in the picture. But yeah, Disney Store snow globe. It was only £2. I haven't actually looked this one up, but I know this is going to sell for more than £2. I believe it's probably going to be around the £10 to £15 mark. Hopefully. It's Disney Store and it's a snow globe. I know they do pretty well. Now, something I took a gamble on, because I paid a lot of money for this and I've never bought anything like this before. This is a Casio VL Tone, I think it's volume 1, electronic musical instrument. Now, it had batteries in it and it was making noise, and the screen was working, so I'm pretty sure it works perfectly fine. They had a tag on it for £85. It doesn't sell for that much. They sold it to me for 20. I believe it sells for about 55 to 60. I have to do some more testing. I had to take the batteries out of it because I couldn't find any off button anywhere. I had to stop it. Or is that off? Okay, now I found the off button. I should have just turned it off. Okay, but I'll do some more testing with this. This is not something I've ever sold before. I don't tend to buy this many techie things like this. I'm not that tech savvy. So this was a risk, but even spares and repairs, I'll get more than 20 quid for it, I believe. But yeah, Casio VL Tone, electronical musical instrument. Like a little electric keyboard thing. But yeah, that's something interesting. Something new for me to learn. I want to learn new things, not just be buying clothes. Because clothes can be slow to sell and boring. Alright, on to the next thing. We brought 2 of these. These are, I'll just show you one of them, by the brand Lynxes. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lynxes. They are like Wi-Fi routers. I think they thought they were speakers though. Because when I asked how much for these, one of the guys shouted to his, I think it's his colleague or the other person working there, or how much for the speakers. And they said a tenner for the pair. So tenner for the pair, £5 each. They sell individually for £38. So £5 into 38 and £5 into £38. Obviously, I'll give them a bit of a test, make sure they work. Even spares and repairs, they sell for at least like 20 quid each. So great money in those. Absolutely great money. I've got to look at tech more. I've got to learn a little bit more about tech. I don't like to buy tech too much because sometimes there's a bit of a risk. But if I learn a bit more, you know, be careful, I should be able to do it just fine. Now this was a last minute find. It is absolutely filthy. like covered in dust and dirt. But it is a Disney photo frame with all different cats from all different Disney films on it. Like there's Cheshire Cat and there's cats from is it Aristocats? It's absolutely filthy, like I said. It was only £1, but this one sells for £18. I think £18 to £20 it sells for. It was a pretty good buy, but for a very last minute thing. 'Cause it was like just before I left I found this. But yeah, definitely needs a clean. Needs some TLC. That's something I have to put into a pile with anything else that needs cleaning. Now, another one of the first things I found was a Lego set. Lego Disney Castle. This is the Disney... What's it called, this one? They normally have names, don't they? I think it's just called Mini Castle. But yeah, £3.50. It says has all the pieces, so I really hope they're telling the truth for that. Has all the pieces, because they have taped it shut. So I'm gonna have to check. So £3.50, and this one sells for about £23. About £23. Which ain't bad. Oh, £20 profit on that one. And then the last things. I bought these 3 games in a bundle. If you've seen the clip, you already know what they are. But I've got a bit more of a surprise for you from these games. I found 3 DS games. I must have got lucky. I just walked around the corner and this was the first thing they put on the table and I was right there at the right time. I picked them up and I'll go through the games. There was Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. I know pre-owned is like a tenner. So that's made the money back at least. We also had Mario Kart on the DS. Yeah, again, probably about a tenner. Nothing crazy. But then, Pokemon Soul Silver. Pokemon Soul Silver in literally like immaculate condition. Only thing, it doesn't have the manual. But even without the manual, this sells for £100. If it had the manual, it'd be more like 120. I'm pretty sure CEX sell it for 120. I did see a sale on eBay though for 150 for this. So I have to do some more research and see where I'm going to list this at. Somewhere between 100 and 150. But without the manual, it's putting me closer to 100. But yeah, Soul Silver on the DS. And technically this cost me like £3.33 each game. So £3.33 into £100. But that's not the only surprise. Because when I saw this, I didn't bother looking in any of the other games' cases because I was just so excited about this. I just wanted to pay for this and confirm that it was mine. And when I walked away, and a bit later, probably like an hour later, I decided to check the games when I was having a bit of a, chilling for a bit. I was standing still, just, hovering. And when I decided to check this Mario Kart, I opened it up, and there is about 10 games in there. Oh, I just dropped one. So not only is there the Mario Kart, there's also a thing called Rooms. There's Nintendogs, Littlest Pet Shop. I don't think that one sells for much. My Sims, that doesn't sell for much. Sims 2 Pets. I'm saving the good ones to last. So Dolphin Island. Then we have Super Mario Bros. We have Dragon Quest. This one is Dragon Quest Sentinels of the Starry Skies. I think that one sells for like 12 quid by itself. Then we have Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. And Sonic Generations for the 3DS. Obviously we have the standard Mario Kart that comes with this as well. So, from all the games that came in here, that's probably like an extra like 50 quid onto this. So from these 3 games that I've technically bought, just these 3 with all these extras, paid a tenner. I'm probably going to make about £200. £200. What a find. And that's everything we found today. But that was a pretty good boot sale. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was quite a quick one. It was a small boot sale. Like there wasn't too many people there. It was still bigger than a lot of other boot sales I've been to. But because it was a bank holiday Monday, and I think it was predicted to rain a bit later in the day. Like it started raining at like 10. I still darted around really early and got finished really early. And found loads of great stuff. So I'm pretty fucking chuffed. But anyways, I've got to get working with all this now, clean up some stuff, figure out what I'm going to list today, and probably need to edit some more YouTube videos because I've got like 3 to edit now. But we're going to end the video there. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please do like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you on the next one.